Alright, Gaia's Lair, the final part of the game. All we gotta do is watch a very long cutscene, and then we're on the final boss, which is actually a really hard boss at that.
Well, this is the place.
Look! Over there!
We're directly below the center of the island.
If this is the place, where's this Gaia?
Master, be careful!
Uh-oh. What's going on here? A dragon's eye?
Master!
Orphen!
What? What happened?
You touched that thing, and everything went white.
The next thing we knew, we were standing here and that stone came falling down. And then you appeared, Orphen.
Damn it! So everything was just an illusion cooked
Pretty
up by that
much.
thing?
Master? Look!
You can see Sephi's underwear. Zeus should not be in that pose. That just looks weird.
They're nothing but puppets.
Puppets?
Isn't that right, Ronnie? Show yourself. I know you're here somewhere.
Yes, you are correct. The three you see before you were once normal people with normal lives.
Who are you?
However, once they touched a dragon's eye, their destiny was forever altered. They were compelled to travel to this island to take on their new roles, their new life. They are now nothing more than pawns, actors in Gaia's twisted play.
What is this dragon's eye?
It is what Gaia uses to plant the false memories it creates into the mind of a person chosen to be the actor. It then records all the emotions the actors experience as they wander through the imaginary lives that Gaia creates for them.
Emotions?
Yes, emotions, such as anger, fear, grief, and joy. You see, Gaia needs these human emotions to survive. Without them, it cannot sustain itself. The dragon's eye is simply the mechanism Gaia uses to record and transfer these emotions. It's nourishment.
So what you're saying is, this parasite takes ordinary people, puts them in make-believe tearjerker stories, all so it can gorge itself on their emotions? That's sick.
Why? For
Because
what
it's
purpose?
fun.
I do not know. It was the will of the ancient ones, the creators of Gaia.
Creators? You mean this monstrosity is a machine?
Yes, I cannot speculate on its reasons for existence. To me, Gaia just represents the source of all my pain. For uncounted eons, we have brought new cast members to this island. But now, I think it is time. Time to end this charade. Orphen, I brought you here for only one reason. I want you to insert the dragon eyes into Gaia.
Why Orphen?
No way! It sounds dangerous! Normally, each of the three souls sleeping here would complete their role by inserting their dragon's eye into Gaia. And
Then what?
Once their drama has come to an end, cast members remain here to sleep for all eternity.
That's just like being dead, right?
So if we want to save them, I have to put the dragon's eyes into the machine myself?
You too are caught in Gaia's web. If you do not free yourselves, you will wander this island for all eternity.
Master?
Orphen, no!
Damn. Looks like I have no choice.
Orphen!
Oh.
Edo unit. What is the meaning of this? The memories contained in the dragon's eyes do not correspond to those who installed them. Those who inserted the eyes were not those chosen by Gaia. If the memories are not coordinated, our line will... There will be...
A logic error will occur. The errors will compound. Eventually, your system will overload.
Edo unit, you are acting illogically.
Yes, I probably am.
Explain.
For eons I have watched as you played with the lives of innocent people. You forced them to play their roles in your sick, twisted little dramas over and over again, until their hearts were left barren and empty of emotion. Then you simply threw them away to make room for the next unfortunate souls. What reason do I have to exist? Day after day, century after century, I do as I am ordered. I want it to end.
Full Edo unit, remove the dragon's eyes immediately. I order you, Edo.
I cannot comply with that order. Gaia, I cannot. I will not allow you to destroy the lives of any more humans.
Edo unit, remove the...
Sounds like he's in pain.
Look out!
I think we got it angry.
Destroy Gaia! Set me free, Orphen!
Alright. We now get to the final boss. And probably the most annoying boss. But then again, all final bosses are supposed to be this way. And I can congratulate them. But there's a thing between annoying and cheap. And by that, what I mean is some of his attacks. Now, I will never forget this boss. Huh. Huge body, tiny head. It's always like that. Anyway, I will never forget this boss because it is so annoying. He will always do cheap shots like that on me. He always does that. If you try to charge up your attacks, he will block them. Your first order of things to do is to take out his arms. Okay, I'll attack. Try not to charge up your attacks because he will immediately block them. And do a quick counter attack. Now his attacks are so quick and decisive, but you can easily block them. You will always take damage regardless of such. Here it is. And I hate this because they don't give you enough time to dodge the attack. Not dodge, but more evade, basically. When he shoots it, you have a split second to actually put your shield up. You will always take damage from his attacks, and that's cheap. Now, the block attacks don't all too much do that much damage to you. These things are also pretty cheap. He'll send these out on a consistent basis. Ouch. That one hit me so hard I fell. The Smoke of Pain easily gets these guys because of his homing projectiles. I could have sworn I put a shield up. Oh, it does not matter. Again, you will always take damage. They're only giving you a split second. Okay, come on. Oh, now it wants to block every single hit. Oh, cancel out his attack. Oh, you're being quite generous. And what I mean by quite generous is that he basically, every time you hit him one time, he'll basically send these things out. The more he sends out, the less health he has. And these things can be annoying. Now, they may not do as much damage as the other Gaia weapon attacks, but since there are so many of them, it can get annoying to, you know, constantly having to defeat them. And as you see right now, they may not be strong, but once they get to going, I hate it when they do that. They attack just as soon as I put my shield off. Come on, attack. Well, I will. There we go. Now he decides to.
The pinnacle of the sun!
I can occasionally catch him, but if you try to use a little charge up spell, you will not be able to. You could eventually get them, but most of the time you're just gonna be getting attacked. I have to say attack the thing. You can easily dodge it by sidestepping at a right moment, but most of the time I'm getting a little bit lucky here with all these little side dodges. Oh, I hit this thing already. Really, it's best to use the Smoke of Pain because of his homing projectile. Yeah, you're being generous. Ah, missed. I'm getting a little bit lucky here. Come on. All right, there we go. Finally. Dead. I thought I would have died. All right. 7 years and I've only whoa. 7 years and I only died once. Sweet.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
It was just a big machine?
Now I can finally be free. Orphen, take out the dragon's eyes. Then Gaia will be...
You are all fools.
Whoa! It's still alive!
Without the master, the slave has no future. You have doomed us both.
What's wrong?
My body's changing. Oh, this
Oh, that was weird.
is just as I feared. Without Gaia, I cannot exist.
Duh.
What's happening?
I am merely a puppet of Gaia. The sole purpose of my existence is to play the various roles that Gaia provides. When my scene ends, I die, and am created anew for the next. A never-ending pantomime, repeated for all eternity. I wanted to drop the curtain. I wanted to put an end to it all. Gaia was right. What a fool I was to believe I could live without Gaia. Orphan,
I'm here.
I am sorry
I wonder where those arrows are pointing at.
for
Oh, those are not
everything.
arrows.
You could not give me freedom, but at least you have released me from the chains of eternity that bound me to an eternity of sadness. Thank you. I would have loved to have seen your world, the real world, just once. I wanted to talk to people in the real world, not this make-believe world.
She's gone.
Poor thing. All she wanted was to be free. How sad.
With all of those human tragedies she witnessed, at some point, she must have begun to feel human emotions herself.
Who in the world do you suppose would build a machine like Gaia? And why?
I can't imagine, and I hope I never have to find out. Let's go home.
Where did that ship come from? Huh. I can't tell if that's moss or trees. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Orphen Scion of Sorcery. And this is one of the best endings I've ever seen. What can I say about this game? This was the first ever PlayStation 2 game I've ever played. And in this game, I hold a special spot in my heart for it. The story, while not perfect, it was all over the place. but then you find out it's an illusion. Makes total sense at the end. The battle mechanics are also good, but also very weak, because once you figure out a certain spell, an overpowering spell like the Feathers of the Hurricane or the Smoke of Pain, you can easily annihilate enemies too easily. But the final boss does make up for it, even if it is cheap as all hell. I know many gamers probably would not even, especially the new school gamers, have not heard of this game before. But if you do, pick this game up, pick up a PlayStation 2 and play it. It is well worth the experience. And if you're a fan of the anime, hey, go for it. But then again, you probably have already played this game, and I just don't. It's just a really fun game to me. Now, probably after this, I'm going to check out the. I'm gonna play this again and check out the middle of the story modes. I probably would record them, probably not, but hey, I'll just say that for another time. And I really do love this part. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. I'm Lil J, and I'll catch you guys later with my next game.